Well, hello, hi. So today, I have a cold. That's what I have today. No, I don't actually have a cold. I just needed a way to start the video without having to resort to my intro because I've been doing that for about 20 videos now. First off, I'd like to go over some updates. As you might have seen with my community post, I said, oh, I was gonna get out a Your World video today and maybe Friday, as if I can get 2 videos out in 1 week. No, sorry to say, but unless I have a lot of spare time, which this is the Christmas break, I don't think I want to be using all that spare time for fucking making videos. Yeah, no, we're not. No, it's not gonna be. You can't get 2 mapping videos out in 1 week unless it just happens the side projects come out. It's impossible otherwise. You have to understand. 2 Your World chapters in a week is like asking for 2 Spider-Man movies in 1 year. It's like that, or 2 Star Wars movies in 1 year. It's absurd. There's not enough production time to do that. You can't do it. Anyways, yeah, that's enough about me rambling. So basically, the gist is Your World will be coming out as usual on Friday. I'm pretty sure, and I have more than enough time to finish up this episode or this chapter by Friday. It should be there by Friday. I've been low-key hoping to maybe get like a video out shortly afterwards, like another chapter out like right afterwards, because this is December, and usually around December, if you post 2 videos right next to each other, like by like 3 or 4 days, and they're of decent quality, you get a lot of channel growth from that. It's basically how I went from 300 subscribers to 1.1 thousand. It's a neat trick, you should try it sometime. Though I can't guarantee it now because the algorithm doesn't work like that anymore. And in other news, I know Sabucus has been watching the entire video to hear me mention the words Red Agenda. Yeah, that's basically what I showed in the community post from earlier. Also, my thumbnail was somehow preferred over Moldovan's colorful thumbnail. It's probably because it was darker or something. I don't know. Edgy mappers are weird sometimes. But anyways, that is all I have to say for updates. There's not really much going on after Viewer Wars. A lot of this week has just been recovering from after making Viewer Wars. I hope you guys understand how much of me I put into that, and how much it's like the bigger the video is for me, the more time I just need to take off just to get myself back together. But anyways, I'm sure you guys aren't here me to ramble about whatever 1-hour video I made. You're here because you want your idea in alternate future of your world. By the way, in terms of updates, might be making a mapping tutorial. I'm just saying that randomly. Might be another side project I'm working on. We'll see about it. So everyone, get out your notebooks. I'm going to be giving you some very helpful tips, some cheat codes. I do say so myself. They'll get you right up there with the top comment, trust me. First of all, the one major reason why I do not pick an idea if I do see it, because there are a lot of ideas I do not see. They go over my head pretty easily. By all means, feel free to repost your ideas if I don't see them in the comments of the next chapter, just in case. I don't mind that at all. It's reasonable. But the main reason I sort of skip out on ideas is because they don't really fit into the general story well. It feels like they're way too disconnected. Now, I'm not saying Your World has like a very complicated story that must be followed, but I would at least like a little something that ties in with some previous events. There's some comments like that with the Portuguese Empire, and I do really like that. However, I think the Portuguese Empire is a lot more specific in what I want to do with that nation. But like ideas where you have Scandinavia, Armenia, United States, NATO, there's just those kind of ideas are a lot more likely to get in. But at the same time, please don't give any ideas for like World War III either. If you give any ideas for World War III this early on, you're guaranteed to get ignored, because World War III isn't even in the ballpark yet for ideas. Another thing about how I sort of go through the process of looking at ideas is that usually if I am not hooked, this is not really much of a tip, this is just me, how I observe me looking at ideas. Usually I decide in my head whether I like an idea or not within the first couple sentences of it. So more than likely, if you have this giant synopsis of an idea and I don't like it, then I'll probably look at the first couple sentences, and if I don't like those first couple sentences, I'll dismiss the entire thing, because at that point I'm like, oh, well, the idea doesn't really sound that good in general. I'll just move on to the next idea. This isn't really much of a tip. This is just more of something you guys can maybe exploit or whatever. Just a general reading tip. In case you use that what you will, but I think it would be sort of helpful for the people who are trying to get in. Alright, second to last. This is probably one of the most helpful or big tips. This is like the mother lode of tips, if you say so. This is something you can easily notice when you look at any Your World video. There are a lot of comments that dictate or come up with different wars for the series, but when you actually look at Your World, there's only ever one war that happens per chapter, and meanwhile there's a ton of other like dialogue bits or alliance things and that sort of thing. That's because for me, making a war is the most painful part of the process. So it's usually the slowest, and it's usually the bulk of a chapter, which means I don't really do them that often. I usually do around one per chapter, maybe two if they're both short. But basically what I'm saying is, if you have any kind of good non-war idea, your chances of getting into Your World, if you get your idea onto my eyeballs, is a lot higher. It is a lot higher for you to get in than some person who comes up with some dumb World War III idea. And it can literally be anything other than a war. It can be, oh, a nation collapses, oh, there's a coup in this nation. It doesn't need to be like boring dialogue. It can just be something refreshing to see, something nice on the map to see. It doesn't have, you can come up with a dialogue, you can come up with some interesting character developing idea. Go ahead. But I'm just saying, anything that isn't a war is much more likely to get you in than any war ideas. And lastly, this is more of a personal request. I'm not sure if I said that with the last idea already, but any music choices, please, I'm begging you, if you have some good non-copyright music that isn't Kevin MacLeod or Machinima Sound or Multi-Music or JRS, I can't pronounce his name after all this time. If it's anyone that isn't those guys and it's non-copyright free, please give that to me. I will very likely use it. It is a almost guaranteed method to get into Your World. But in order to do that, you must join my Discord server, link in description. Please join my Discord server if you want to have your idea in. But anyway, that's all the tips I can really give you on how you can get in. Oh wait, there's one more. There's one more tip. This is more of what you shouldn't do in order to get in to your world. If you post your idea on any other sort of side video, like you went onto Viewer Wars and you posted your idea for your world, please don't do that. You're not gonna get in. You're just gonna get on like my whitelist of people who I don't want to add to your world. Don't be like this guy, okay? His reasoning was, oh, well, if I posted it on a completely different video, completely unrelated video, he'll be more likely to see it, and that means, because he has no integrity at all. It's not like integrity is a major factor in getting an idea into Viewer Wars. He'll definitely put it in. Just don't do this, please. Don't do this. I don't want comments like that on side videos, especially videos I've worked on for like 4 months, and I don't want to think about your world. Leave the your world stuff to your world, please. But anyway, that's all I got to really say. I'm gonna be going to No Way Home in about a couple hours. I'm probably watching it by the time you're seeing this video. Please do not spoil me. Do not throw any spoilers down in the comment section because I will already be seeing it, you fool!